Hey everybody, here it is. New season, new year. Hopefully 2021 is a lot better than 2020. And guess what? New tools. Actually, this isn't a new tool. I bought it about a year ago, but I wasn't sure where I wanted to mount it. But now I've decided to mount it right here where it is in this corner. My building is basically run off of the extension cord, so anything I can run off battery is a benefit to me. So along with this drill press, I bought the vise for it. So this is a 4-inch vise. It should fit this thing, I hope. And let's go ahead and put this together. Alright, so far this kind of looks almost like an RC model, right? I took everything out of the plastic except for the chuck and the key. Here's our hardware. Not very much to it. The head unit kind of looks like an alien off of the movie. The pedestal, the platform, the handles right here, and here's your base for the drill press. So first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and I'll put this pedestal on that base, and then we can see where we're at from there. Okay, so the base was pretty easy to put together. 3 bolts right here. What I did is I used Loctite on them because typically drill presses have a bit of vibration, so I don't want these coming loose. Doesn't mean they won't, but there'll be less of a chance of them coming loose. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is figure out where we're going to mount it. So my thoughts on where to mount it would be like right here. And what I'm going to do for that is there's a hole here and a hole over here, and I'm just going to run a couple what they call, where I come from, lag bolts. I may move it in just a little bit because it doesn't really need to have the whole 2x4 right here, but yeah, I think I'm just going to mount it right there, and then we can go ahead and put the head on. Okay, so got it all mounted. And what I use to do that is I use a drill for a pilot hole right here and here, and I broke out my 3/8 impact. You can see everything here is like cordless, right? Everything's battery powered. This thing is awesome. If you ever need one, it's great. Alright, so next thing to do would be to put the head unit on. So let me get a different angle and we can do that. Okay, so I'm going to go grab that here and go set it on. Looks like it just clamps on, and pretty simple deal, right? And it looks like they have head screws. We'll go into that here in just a second. Alright, so set this on here. Oh, look at that, man, like a glove. Okay, and they supply us with some Allen head wrenches to do that. Right over here. Let's see. I believe it's this size. Just tighten these down. Or you don't want to put any Loctite on here in case you want to move it up or down or whatever. But you should be able to adjust it with this plate right here. Okay, so that part's done. It looks fairly straight. Alright. Okay, so I guess we need to put the chuck on. Right here should be let's see what we got. It almost looks like it presses on. So you wouldn't want to have this under a lot of stress, or otherwise it would basically spin on you. I'm not seeing the normal screw inside. Although there's a hole up in there, unless I missed something. Nope. See, it's all straight through right there. So, guess we just press that up on there. Okay. That was pretty easy. Okay, so I'm just going to throw the handles on and finish pressing this on, and then we'll try it out, see how it works. Okay, so the handles are on. Let's give it our first shot and see what happens. There we go. And it does have a light. See? Cool. Alright, so just like I thought. Alright, so you wouldn't want to use this thing in industrial application, but for what I do with the RC cars, I think it'll work good. At least I hope it will. So yeah, let's move on to the next thing. Okay, so the next thing I have is I've been using this big old-fashioned soldering gun. I've had it for like 30 years, right? And it's been real cumbersome as far as when it comes to fine soldering. So I saw one of these on another YouTube channel that I watch, and I thought, man, that's got to be like really cool. So I picked one of these up, and it works really, really good. I mean, it's light. You can change the angle up here. Whoops, wrong button. There's a lock on the side, sorry. Lock on the side. You can do it like that if you want. It heats up. Temperature really quickly when that light stops flashing. I believe we're there. It's supposed to be, there we go. It's up to temp now. It's like 900 degrees. I'm not gonna put my finger on it to test it. Okay, you'll have to take my word for it on that. And then you can go ahead and turn it off like that. And it'll tell you if it's still hot. Then you can just flip it back up. And I've used this like several times. Battery holds really well. If you guys are in an environment like me, maybe a lot of you are, where you're working off extension cords, cordless is the way to go. And I use Milwaukee stuff because these batteries interchangeable with almost everything, except for my big boy right here. Actually, this is my junior. I used the M18 on this impact gun when I was wrenching on big stuff. As you can tell, it's been used a lot. And I could go over a week without having to charge this. So, next thing up would be, you've seen this thing before. This is the big one. I bought a baby. This one's just got actual adjustments on it. So, you know, did I really need to have to do that? I don't know. But I did. Anyway, my snap-on one was dying. It sounds really bad. And it smells bad, so I picked up one of these. Alright? So, I don't think you can go wrong with that stuff. The one thing we did not do yet is we did not put the vise on the drill press, so let's see how that's going to work. Okay, so the vise will sit here kind of like that. I can't put it like this because the pedestal's not wide enough, but that's okay. I mean, it can sit like that. What I'll have to do now is I'll have to get me some carriage bolts to mount it to the table here, so you know, it doesn't move around on you. I'll need at least 2 of them, so I can get those tomorrow, and that's not a big thing. So anyway, crank this out. Let's see where we're at here. I think we're about right. Open her up. yeah, I'll need at least 2 bolts so I can move this whatever direction I need to, angle or whatever. Yeah. These are very reasonably priced. So was this. I think I got both of them for under 200 bucks. So with our hobby, it's going to be more and more expensive. If you're going to start building your own stuff, I guess you can. We all need a bargain shop, right? So anyway, that's about all I have right now for new tools. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure I'm going to use the crap out of all of this stuff. So my wife especially, but because she's been using the crap out of the sander over there. That's why there's such a mess over here. So anyway, hope you like this video. There's also a 3D printer, but that's in the house. I'm not going to show you that. I'm still working on figuring out how to use that. So hopefully we'll see some 3D printed stuff this year. More fabrication. The HG P407. I'm going to take an attempt at making aluminum saddles for that. Get rid of that plastic on there. So we'll see how that goes. I'm sure I'll be using the drill press for that. Right? So if you like this, give me a like, click, subscribe. Come see me on Instagram or Facebook. On Instagram as rc.mechanic. I'm on Facebook as rc mechanic. And hopefully we'll see you or talk to you there.